new at 6.
It was horrific. And I keep replaying everything in my head. It was so scary.
Reliving a nightmare, this mother afraid to go outside after she was attacked by a swarm of bees on a neighborhood walk with her baby.
She was released from the hospital after being stung over 100 times in an unprovoked bee attack. And now she is sharing her story for the first time.
She sat down with 10 News anchor Riel Creighton, who is live in the Rancho Bernardo neighborhood where the attack happened. Hey, Riel.
Hey, Brian, this mother is scarred physically, but so much more emotionally. You can just imagine she's a new mother with a new baby who was walking here within seconds, covered within a sheet of bees. She ran towards this development to get away from them. Yes, she's afraid to go outside, but she is also now deathly afraid of bees.
I felt a bee in my hair and I flicked it off. And then I felt another and another and another.
It's the same path Carly Danny walks every day with her 6-week-old son Wes and her dog. Yesterday, attacked by bees, thousands of them.
They were crawling all over my face. I was picking them out of my ears and my mouth, and they were just swarming everywhere. All I could think about was my baby.
Traumatized, stings still visible all over her arms and face, stung over 150 times. In the midst of her attack, Danny says she couldn't see, screaming at the top of her lungs when a stranger came to her rescue.
He said, "Get in the car," and I said, "I can't, I have my baby here." So I threw my dog in the car.
The man took off running with her infant son in the stroller to get him away and told her to run toward this development. Only then, she says, did the bees finally start peeling off.
Honestly, at one point I didn't think that we were going to make it. It was really scary.
Rushed to the hospital, burning all over her body. Unbelievably, baby Wes untouched.
It's a miracle.
Words can't describe, the feeling I had. I see my wife crying hysterically.
Her husband, Jeremy.
She was so smart not to have lifted us up to check on him because the bees could have gotten in there and gotten trapped. And
her baby saved, Danny recovering along with her dog, who was also stung over 50 times. A day later, grateful for that stranger.
I'm just going to keep saying it. He really saved our lives.
And 10 News spoke to the man who helped her yesterday. He actually lives right there. His name is Todd Lackner. She says she thanked him on social media, but she still wants to thank him personally. She's also still very much recovering today. She says she's still picking stingers out of her hair and body. We're live in Rancho Bernardo tonight. Riel Creighton, 10 News.
Such an emotional interview. Thank you, Riel. And another bee attack sent an amateur beekeeper to the hospital today. It happened this afternoon in Ramona. It is unclear how many times the man was stung, but he was taken to a nearby hospital. He is expected to be okay.
New developments now in that FBI swoop down on a luxurious home in Rancho Bernardo.
Yeah, agents removed expensive items and an exotic car from the house before wrapping up a few minutes ago. And 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is live. Steve, the people living there were just about to have a huge sale.
A boatload of high-end items, Kim, being ready for sale here today through the weekend. That's been canceled, though, since the FBI stormed the house this morning. The FBI raid featured an assault team in full SWAT gear, including weapons.
There was on the loudspeaker the FBI, and I guess they were just blasting, "FBI, let us in," and they had machine guns and various types of guns, and were at the door, and then they apparently went on the roof.
We're blurring faces of agents who may work undercover assignments, the pictures taken by another curious neighbor. The mansion was recently listed on Zillow for over $2 million, and the furnishings were top drawer too, and a estate sale was scheduled for Thursday through Saturday. Several times throughout the day, people stopped by to see if they could get an early shot at something on the auction block. The advertisement provided a little information.
At the estate sale website, it said that she is an heiress from Chicago and that she was going to put up like a beauty salon or something, and that they had to move quick.
Not quickly enough, though, for a few on the street. Complaints about limousines coming and going at all hours. And
there was a little bit of rowdiness from the kids driving ATVs up and down and maybe doing a little bit of damage in certain areas.
the The FBI isn't talking yet about the reason for the search warrant. We do know that among the items confiscated, a Jaguar XJR and a grand piano. And the neighbors talking about loud noises here, but there was also a young lady who came to give a piano lesson. And there were others who said that the Christmas display here was very impressive. Live in Rancho Bernardo, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.
I'm Ariel Wessler in the 10 News Live Center. The man accused of a hate crime in Logan Heights was formally charged today. This is him. He's charged with a brutal beating of Kevin Raspberry, which is this gentleman right here. He was beaten, kicked, and repeatedly struck with bamboo back in April. And only 10 News talked to Raspberry today about what he hopes happens to the man who attacked him.
I don't go out at night as much anymore either.
What do you hope happens to him?
Well, I hope he gets enough time to make him think about doing it to me again or to anybody else, that's for sure.
Again, this is the suspected attacker, Alberto Campos. He is being held on $200,000 bail. In the 10 News Live Center, I'm Ariel Wessler. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ariel. A crime alert now. Police searching for the man with a pierced tongue and chipped front tooth who robbed 2 teenagers at gunpoint. A 16-year-old says the man approached him off 8th Street and R Avenue in National City yesterday afternoon. The man pointed a gun at the teenager and then took his phone. A few minutes later, an 18-year-old was robbed in a similar fashion just down the street. They described the thief as a 20-year-old thin black man with a tongue piercing and a chipped tooth.
Sheriff's deputies have shot at and arrested a man allegedly armed with a machete in the Valley Center. Deputies say they ordered Michael Zuniga to drop the weapon this afternoon, but he started throwing rocks at them instead. So they shot beanbags at him. But when he kept coming toward deputies, they used a real gun, a taser, and then released police dogs. They wrestled Zuniga to the ground and took him to the hospital.
I just fell to my knees. I just started crying and screaming.
A sister's agony as she remembers the day her brother died. A train hit him at the Carlsbad Railroad crossing. She says it's been unsafe for way too long.
Team 10 investigator Allison Ash reveals a fix is in the works, but it could be years away, and that sister is worried that more people will die.
Yeah, Amanda Stoltz is hoping to turn her anxiety and her anger into action with a lawsuit about this railroad crossing. You see right here, where these white lines are here and here, well, that's where the crossing arms go down when a train comes to stop pedestrians and cars. But there are no arms here and here on the other side of the tracks, nothing to stop pedestrians from stepping in front of a train.
He's just a really lively spirit. He's a really happy-go-lucky person.
Patrick Tarrant's big sister still talks about him in the present tense. 2.5 years after he died on these tracks in Carlsbad.
So I was driving here, I was hoping like, oh, maybe he'll still be here and I can look for him. Sometimes it's just still hard to believe that he's gone.
It was August 7th, 2014. Amanda Stoltz was celebrating her 33rd birthday with Patrick. They'd had drinks and were walking to their hotel after a night of partying.
And he walked a little ahead and he crossed the tracks before I did.
Stoltz decided to wait behind the crossing arm, Patrick on the other side.
And the train went by and it pulled him in. And I was lucky enough not to see that. But everyone started screaming after someone's been hit. Someone's been hit.
And you knew it was him?
I knew right away. I just fell to my knees. I just started crying and screaming.
The Department of Transportation's incident report showed the freight train was going 49 miles an hour. It also shows Patrick tried to cross back toward his sister. She didn't see that.
He was just standing a little too close to a place that should have been more protected. He just didn't know better.
You've got a setup of tragedy right here. The only question is the dimension of the tragedy.
Attorney Brown Green filed this wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of Stoltz and her father. It says the city of Carlsbad, the county, state, and the railroad negligently, carelessly, and wrongfully failed to properly warn persons crossing the railroad tracks.
She's here.
Green showed me the spot on Grand Avenue where Stoltz stopped when the crossing arm came down. I saw for myself how quickly the
Either side.
trains
Just
move.
peer over and see if you can figure out its speed. They can go up to 90 miles an hour.
About 50 trains pass through this intersection every day. We cross the tracks, Green measuring out where he says Patrick stood.
He's going to be around here.
That's about 3 feet east of the tracks. There are no markings to show pedestrians where not to go when a train roars through. Just this yellow caution map. The North County Transit District did a safety review of the crossing in 2013. It shows there were 7 people hit by trains here in the 3 years before Patrick Tarrant was killed. 4 of them died.
I mean, the counts here are catastrophic.
But not catastrophic enough to make changes, like adding extra warning signage and crossing bars to stop pedestrian traffic on opposite sides of the railroad crossing.
They studied this and never did anything.
I don't know if they don't want to admit wrongdoing or what they're waiting for, but it's just going to continue to keep happening.
Stoltz wears this bracelet in her brother's memory on one wrist, on the other a tattoo.
Yeah, it's his initials with a heartbeat.
On her back, the words from a Dave Matthews song, because life is short but sweet for certain, with her brother's nickname, Patch.
I'm never going to be okay.
She is going to fight, she says, for change on the tracks where she and her brother spent their last moments together.
I don't want him to die for nothing.
Because there's a lawsuit, the city of Carlsbad is not commenting. A spokesperson did tell me, though, the city wants to see the tracks put below the street level, and they're working with Sandag and the North Coast Transit District to get that done. Of course, they don't say when. So the trial will begin, in this case, coming up in September.
She is certainly shedding light on the situation there.
Right, and I've crossed those tracks so many times, and I've never noticed that the bar only is on one side if you're going with traffic.
Something to think about.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that either until you showed it to us. Good point.
Well, no, you'll stay on top of it. Thanks, Allison.